Hoth, a vast wasteland of ice, snow, and cookie monsters. Wampas. A place with filler of red and pink. A crashed snowspeeder that's only halfway crashing to the surface somehow. This place can only be changed by one man, one pilot only. His name is Borat. Well guys, we are now on part 3 of building Hoth in LEGO, and I must say that we are making some pretty good progress, and I'm absolutely loving the mock so far. I know you guys are enjoying it a lot. In this video, I am looking forward to getting a lot of this mock complete. I would like to finish off the base plate that we were working on in last episode, because I know that I said in the last episode I was going to do the entire base plate, and then that didn't really happen. I only did like half of it because I kind of, halfway through building it, I kind of got like unmotivated, didn't really feel like building anymore. But I did get half of the base plate done. I still made a lot of progress. I added in a terrain, added in the actual like up and flying snowspeeder that was given to me by LEGO Studios. There is going to be a time lapse in this video. I did add in a time lapse of me actually building. So yeah guys, without further ado, let's go ahead and get on to the video. So as you can see right now, this is what we added in last time. I have not added anything else. Off camera, this is exactly what you see. One thing I was not able to add in last time that I really wanted to add in was these little gaps right here, where you're seeing the studs. I don't have any white 1x1 tile, and I can't really fill in these gaps. These like kind of 1x1 areas that are showing the studs, and it's kind of irritating me. So I actually had a plan. Blaine, my brother, that owns Blaine's World over here, actually had 90 white 1x1 tiles, and was basically about to check out with them, and then Garrett from the Minifig Co. bought them before I could buy them, like right before I could buy them. So it was the worst timing possible for him to buy the 1x1 tiles. So thanks Garrett for ruining my life. No, I'm just kidding. It's fine. I can get some white 1x1 tile somewhere else. I don't have to get it from Blaine over there. I could probably find another, store that has it. All right, so in this video, pretty much, I'm going to try to extend the mock out to this point right here, which I'm pretty confident I can do that in this episode, because the original plan in last episode was to get to this mark, but I was getting really unmotivated, and this surprisingly took a really long time to build around, and I'm not even built around it yet. I only built around like 20% of the snowspeeder, and this surprisingly took a while to do, a lot longer than I expected. So I don't know. I don't know exactly where we're gonna get out today, but I'm shooting for here. I want to get this entire base plate done. That's my goal, is to get it done, and then the next part will continue on this way. This base plate should be easy because it's pretty much just going to be like, if you see this section right here with like this type of terrain, like the smooth and the slope, that's pretty much going to be the entirety of this base plate, except for it's going to have like some walker footprints right here where the walker's been, well, walking. So that's kind of the gist of that base plate. So that one shouldn't take too long. It's kind of should be, straightforward. This one's going to, of course, take a bit because of the crash snowspeeder, and then I'm going to have probably a down walker in this section right here. And then over here, back here is probably going to take a while, not going to lie. Really, this half of this base plate is probably going to take me a bit, and then this half of this base plate is probably going to take me a little while to build. And this one should be the easiest one. So yeah, I've got a time lapse for you guys, so I guess without further ado, we'll go ahead and get on to the time lapse. Alright guys, so that was a time lapse. I am a little disappointed because once again I didn't hit this mark. Well, I could have, but it kind of would have been useless if I did, which I got pretty close. I want to get right here to this stud. The reason why I couldn't is I ran out of tile. I still have a lot of 1x6 tile left, but 1x2s, 2x2s, 2x4s, and 1x1s ran out of those tiles. So you're gonna see a lot of like gaps like this that just weren't able to be filled. I know I said I wanted to put a walker. I would like to put a walker kind of in this area, but as I was building, I started thinking, I think it'd make more sense and I think it would look much more cool if it was like right here, very close to the AT-AT, because, and I'm talking about this one, by the way. I'm gonna pretty much bury the head into the snow, kind of similar how I did with the Snowspeeder. By the way, the Snowspeeder like crash scene is not completely done yet. I'm still gonna get like some, I'm probably gonna get maybe these ice cream pieces, like a ton of those, and just kind of dump them into this pit to kind of fill up those like gaps and stuff. Or I might get these studs, buy these studs and fill it up. I don't know which part I want to use. I think the ice cream pieces would look a little bit better, but I think the studs are cheaper. So I don't know, we'll see. I'll probably figure that out later tonight, possibly. Exactly what part I want to use to fill this up with. So anyways, the walker, I kind of want to put in this corner because I think it's gonna just make a more cool shot. It makes more sense because it's an Imperial and it's kind of like on the Imperial side. This is kind of like, I don't know, this is not really like, well, right now it looks an Imperial side, but this is kind of just like I said earlier, a no man's land type area. The Rebels nor the Imperials kind of own this middle base plate, so I think it would make more sense if the AT-ST was back there, is basically what I'm getting at. So yeah, these are the Snowtroopers. I think I'm gonna have to space them out because this just looks absolutely insane. I mean, this is not, I don't know about this. This doesn't really look like Imperial tactics using this many men going into one spot like this. Like, they're just gonna get mowed down. Yeah, I kind of got carried away with the Snowtroopers. This is just absolutely insane. There's way too many in one spot, so I'm definitely gonna have to spread these out once I get this base plate kind of built up. This is a bit overkill, I think, especially the old prints right here. And also, I don't think this makes much sense with this Snowspeeder flying right over these troopers. I feel like there wouldn't be that many troops up under a Rebel Snowspeeder, especially flying that low. And I think they'd probably be ducking for cover as well. So the figure thing is gonna have to definitely change around a bit once I get more room to put them at. And I also don't want to put them too close to the trench. So really, like right here is probably as far up as I'm gonna go with the Imperial troops. Back here is kind of what I've added in. I know you can't really see this too well. I don't know if you guys saw it well in the time lapse, but another one of these like slope patches that I've been doing throughout the entire mock. I did add this, and then here's another interesting thing. I added in these like plate patches, for one reason, to kind of have areas for the troopers to stand on, or the minifigures rather. But it also kind of symbolizes like a small explosion happened here, like a disturbed area, like maybe a grenade or a thermal detonator may have went off right here and kind of like just messed up kind of the surface a little bit, or maybe a small mortar shell may have hit, you know, this area, or maybe, you know, this would make more sense. You know, the Snowspeeder may have been shooting at the Snowtroopers and kind of, you know, messed up this terrain. So that's kind of what that symbolizes, these like plate patches. That's kind of the idea as what I put behind that. And of course I have these jumper plates kind of throughout the terrain here, and that's again another area for a trooper to stand at if I do decide to put a trooper there. So if you see like just some random jumper plates throughout the mock, that's just kind of areas for the Snowtroopers to stand at, because of course they can stand on tile, but they can't really, you know, do poses or kind of have a running stance, I guess, on the tile. That's pretty much what I've added. I am happy with what I got, but I'm kind of bummed because one, I ran out of tiles, and that's pretty much this entire mock is white tiles, and I ran out of it. And also I didn't really get to the mark that I wanted to get, but I got pretty close. So I'm happy with what I got, but at the same time disappointed, if that makes any sense. One more thing, guys, if you're wondering, no, I don't have any blasters for the Snowtroopers. That's why none of them have blasters. I only have a few, so I do plan on picking up some more Brick Arms E11s for the Snowtroopers, and then maybe some more Clone Army Customs DLT-19s for the Snowtroopers, so they will be armed and ready to go to take out the Rebel scum that's hiding in the trenches over here. So yeah, that's the plan. Anyways, guys, that's gonna be it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. This is Brick Productions, signing off.